Now that we're inside and we've locked the door, welcome to our check-in station. So we have instructions on what to do. So you're gonna wear your mask. We even have extras just in case. 2, you're gonna wanna sanitize your hands. 3, you're going to pick up a contactless thermometer. You do have to pick it up, and it has a little trigger that you pull to take your temperature. You hold it about 6 inches from the center of your forehead. And as you can see, mine says 97.7. That was a pretty good guess. Then you're going to take a clean pen, write the date, your name, what your temperature is, and your phone number or your email in the event that someone comes to the center and they have contracted COVID. We want to be able to let people know so that they can take precautions. Okay, so now we are going to go through and really get ready for your event. So your folks should not be arriving yet. You're going to want to turn on the light. And lights throughout the center. And as you head over, you're going to actually, for using the conference room, Loftus Hall, or outdoors, the trainers are going to come in, lock the front door, and then go back to the kitchen. So we are going to turn on lights and using the arrows, follow our way back to Loftus Hall and the kitchen. Oh, I think I missed a light. I'm so sorry. There's one more right here. And down the hall, open doors that you need to, including, you're going to want to pre-open bathroom doors if they're not open. They should be open already, but in the event that they're not, you're going to want to open them up. So the light switch to Loftus Hall is actually the third one to the right. So just so you know, and as we enter the kitchen, you'll see that the kitchen light is actually just going to turn on by itself. So no need to even look for it. It's hands-free. We've really upgraded several things, and that was one of them. And so it's really fantastic. We don't have to try and find a light switch to the kitchen anymore. So we're going to head back in here, and you can see it turned right on for us, which is fantastic. And here we are at our second, our number 2 check-in station. So this station is exactly the same as the front one on top, except for it has a couple of extra things. One, it has an extra hand sanitizer. In the event that you're going to use this station outside, you're going to want this one. It's a little easier to move around. It also has disinfectant wipes for after your event to clean up everything, to wipe down light switches, to wipe down chairs and tables, any surfaces folks might have touched. We also have poly spots to measure where, to put 6 feet apart for outdoor events. And in the event that you need to move some stuff around, but you want people to know where their seats belong or where they're going to be sitting. We also have extra poly spots with arrows in the event that you need to rearrange traffic flow or you see one that's missing or something to that effect. There is also a wedge for the back door to prop it open to for when you have outdoor events. And as people are coming in, you're going to want this. In order to keep distance of 6 feet, we have a measuring stick of 6 feet that's right here next to the fire extinguisher. So that's really helpful. So, and this will come in handy for sure when we go outdoors. So next, oh goodness, there was something I was going to share with you guys that I thought was really important. There's masks, pens. Okay, I guess I'll come back to that in a little bit. So right now I'm going to show you how to get to, oh, I know. So when people are coming in, the assistant leader, so whoever's helping you today, should take people's temperatures and then let the person record their personal information and write down their temperature and their email address or phone number. People, as soon as they come into the building, have to be wearing a mask. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They need to wear their masks if they're coming indoors. So again, this is pretty accurate. There are some instructions on here. If someone has a temperature of 100.4 or above, they cannot participate in your event at our center. Yeah, so that's that. You'll have someone kind of manning this station for you, which is nice because it makes it easier for you as a leader to coordinate and do things for the class versus monitoring this kind of thing. So let's head on back and I'll show you from here, from this area, people that are going to use, if you're going to use the conference room, let's walk on back to the conference room and you can see where it is and what door people will exit out of. That's like a really important feature. So here's the conference room. You can fit about, it looks like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people with using these back tables. And when people are using this area, they need to exit when your event is over. They're going to actually exit this side door. So this will be the exit door that people will use to leave any events or gatherings that you have here in the conference room. You gotta make sure that door is really secure. It's not easy to close. So let us go back into, we're gonna show you the ADA bathroom because for all of these different gatherings, for Loftus Hall, conference room, and for the outdoors events, we will be using the ADA bathroom. So another luxury we have, first let me just tell you, we only allow one person at a time in the bathrooms. That's all the bathrooms at the center right now. And so when the bathroom is vacant, the door will be open. And when the bathroom door is closed, that means it's in use. So, definitely explain this to your group that, if you're done using the restroom, please leave the door open so that people know they can use it. But for these events, this is the restroom we'll use. We have, touchless lights. We have touchless hand sanitizer, touchless soap, touchless faucets, which are really cool. Yes, you can see that. And we have paper towels. And in the ADA bathroom, we actually have a touchless trash can. So that's really wonderful and nice to have. You don't need to turn off the light. However, when you leave the restroom, we do ask that you use a clean paper towel as you exit to ensure that we don't pass any germs along. All right. And so now we are going to go look at Loftus Hall, and I'm going to show you the flow, the general flow for events in Loftus Hall. So here we go into Loftus Hall. And in Loftus Hall, we are actually, you can have 10 to 12 people in here. And it's kind of set up that way right now. And then there's a couple of people at the bar stool. So there's 10 chairs out here, two at the island if you separate the chairs really well. And when people are in here, again, you have to wear your mask. It's still, even though it feels really open in here, we wear a mask. As you flow through here, when we exit the building using Loftus Hall, we're going to use this particular exit. So this is the exit for Loftus Hall. If you're using Loftus Hall, you'll exit this door. So you come in the kitchen, out Loftus Hall. If you're using the conference room, you go into the conference room through the kitchen, out of the conference room through the side door. And now we're going to talk a little bit about outdoors. So before you even actually have your event, but you're going to, makes things so much easier for you and planning your event. And it's less contamination. You don't have as much to wipe down afterwards. It's just so much easier. So number one is that we will take this cart outside so that it's ready. I suggest we learned this from experimenting. You put your signs down before you go outside, or else they're gonna fall over and it's just not fun. So, oh, first thing first, I almost went out there without propping the door open. That would have been hilarious. I'm gonna prop the door open. There is a little sweet spot. It's a little challenging to figure it out, but practice makes perfect, right? You get it? You get it? Oh, okay. So you're gonna take the card out. I suggest using 2 people. I have my little co-helper over there. Fantastic. So we kind of pre-set up this background, or the background, or not background. We pre-set up this outdoor area using the stick. So once you get this out here, you're gonna want to set your signs back up. Make sure everything's just easy to see for everyone coming in, new people coming in. And then that's fairly ready. So, and then you'll go back in. Normally you would have the poly spots out here, but I'm gonna go grab those sticks. So as you can see, here's the 6-foot stick. We chose to put, we definitely don't want people going out into the parking drive, so stay out of the driveway area. But you know, if you want an area that's, you know, I'm just going to do a quick example. So you can see that these are a little more than 6 feet apart, but that's 6 feet apart. So once you put a chair on top of here, it's about, people are 6 feet apart. Let's go back inside because it's really loud out here. There we go. Okay, so now everything is done. Your event is over. Everyone has exited the proper doorways. Now what? Right, now you have to close the back door, get the hand sanitizer, not the hand sanitizer, get the disinfectant wipes and wipe down any surfaces people have touched. So that includes any doorknobs, door handles, the pens, you know, wipe them down, put them back in the clean area. And then you need to go through the center and make sure any doors that you used are locked, that go to the outside of the center. And I think that concludes our training video.
A meeting for all, right?
Oh, wait. Did you already turn this off?